dear students of class 10. How are you all? I am again back with a new topic and a new video. Now, in the last video, what we learned? We learned about what is soil, formation of soil and the factors that affect the formation of soil. So today, we will learn about soils of India. In this video, we will try to understand the characteristics and features of three soils. That is alluvial soil, black soil and red and yellow soil. So in this video, we will try to understand characteristics of three soils. Let us get started. So in India, the soils are classified on the following types. Based on chemical, physical features. What are those? Texture, color, age of the soil, thickness, mineral composition. So, on the basis of these features, the soils in India are divided into 6 types. Number 1, the alluvial soil. Here, you can see this is the area of alluvial soil. Number 2, black soil. This is the area of, these are all black soil. This one, this small portion, these are black soil. Number 3, red and yellow soil. Here is my red and yellow soil. Some parts of the northeast are also covered with red and yellow soil. Number 4, laterite soil. You can see here we have the laterite soil. This is a portion of the laterite soil. And here also some parts, this portion is covered with laterite soil. Next one, arid soil. This is my arid soil. We can also call it as desert soil. And the last one, forest and mountain soil. So this is the area of mountain soil, forest and mountain soil. So these are the 6 types of soil in India. And today we will read about only these 3. Alluvial, black and red and yellow soil. Now let us start with alluvial. Alluvial soil is formed how? By the deposition of sediments. Brought by the rivers. Thus Ganga and the Brahmaputra. Geographical area wise, it accounts for 45.6%. Now, let us see which are the areas where we can find the alluvial soil. We can find the alluvial soil, mostly the northern plains are covered with alluvial soil. So we can write the northern plains. It includes like where else we can find alluvial soil? Parts of Gujarat, Rajasthan, eastern coastal plains, here is the eastern coastal plain. Here we can find alluvial soil in the deltas of Godavari, Mahanadi, Krishna, Kaveri. Alluvial soil is rich in potash in terms of mineral composition. It is rich in potash, phosphoric acid and lime. But it is poor in nitrogen. On the basis of age, the alluvial soil is divided into two types of soil. Number one is the Bangar, which is the old alluvium. It is less fertile. It has more conker nodules. Means concentration of conker nodules is more in Bhangar. It has less fine particles. So we can say that what will be the texture of this soil? The texture is coarse. And number two is the khadar, which is the new alluvium. It is very fertile, have less conker nodules, more particles, and the texture is fine texture. And the color of the khadar is new. Every year the khadar, that is the new alluvium, get renewed. Let us understand with the help of a diagram. When river comes from the mountain, that means the point from where the river starts and comes to the plain, in this course the river carries a lot of sediments, and due to constant erosion and deposition, these sediments get deposited. Now these sediments referred as alluvium. And how the sediments get deposited? What happens every year when it rains very heavily? Now river cannot hold water beyond a certain level. So what happens? The water overflows the river bank and get spread. What gets spread? The sediments which are brought by the river. Those sediments get spread. This is referred as the flat plain. So the plain which is formed by the flooding of the river, what happens? The sediments get deposited, and these sediments which get deposited in the flat plain is referred as the khadar, the new alluvium, which is renewed every year. Far away the river terraces, the sediments that we can find, which are dark in color and are not so fertile, not so porous, they are found at the river terraces. These are referred as my Bangar, the old alluvium, which is not so porous, not porous. So what we understood, that Bangar is the old alluvium, which is less fertile, more conker nodules we can find here. It is less, it has less fine particles, so the texture is very coarse and it is non-porous. Whereas khadar is new alluvium, which is very fertile, less conker nodules, more fine particles, and in terms of texture, it is more finer compared to the Bhangar. Khadar is renewed every year and it is found in the floodplains, whereas Bhangar is found at the river terraces away from the river. So I hope so you understood this. Let us move ahead. Now, the next type of soil is black soil. You can see this is the region of black soil. Black soil, how it formed? So it formed by the weathering of igneous rock like basalt and lava flow. What happens when the lava comes out from the magma chamber? As we know, due to convection currents, the magma rises up and it comes out in the form of lava. This lava cools down and form igneous rock. Now, when these igneous rocks are formed, some rocks get broken down due to smaller pieces. Why? Due to the action of wind or water, and they break down into more smaller pieces to form the black soil. As you remember, I explained you that how parent rock is an important factor in formation of soil. So here, as we can see, the color of the soil is black. Why? Because of its parent rock. So that is why the color of this soil is black. Now, in terms of geographical area, it covers the area of 60%. What is the other name of black soil? Regur soil, or we also call it as black cotton soil. Now, which are the areas where we can find this kind of soil? Mainly in the northwestern part of the Deccan Plateau. See, northwestern part of the Deccan Plateau covers a large part of Maharashtra, Saurashtra here, Saurashtra region, in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, along the valley of Godavari and Krishna. Along the valley of Godavari and Krishna. Black soil is rich in calcium carbonate, magnesium, potash and lime, but it is poor or deficient in phosphoric content. If we talk about the special features of the black soil, you can say that they are made up of fine particles. You can say clay particles. And due to this, they had a very good water retention capacity. During the hot summers, it develops cracks. Why? because this will help in the aeration of the soil. Like this. They will have cracks like this, which help in the aeration of soil. Okay, now what are the other features? Now, there is a problem with black soil. What is the problem? We know that it is very sticky. As I said, that it got a very good water holding capacity. So, what will happen when it will be wet? It will become sticky. And it will be difficult to work, right? So, what is the best time or how we can utilize black soil then? We need to utilize the black soil immediately after the first shower or during the pre-monsoon showers. Otherwise, it will become very sticky and it will not be useful. The farmers cannot use it. What type of crops can be grown? Best, the soil is best for the growth of cotton, sugarcane, linseed, jowar, and etc. Clear? Now let us move ahead with the next soil, red and yellow soil. Now we will start with a new type of soil, that is red and yellow soil. Red and yellow soil, how they are formed? They are also formed by the weathering of old crystalline, igneous and metamorphic rocks. In terms of geographical area, it covers 10.6% of the total geographical area. Now, where we can find this type of soil? Mainly, this type of soil can be found in the areas where the amount of rainfall is low. So, we can say that low rainfall areas. Now, just see the map very well. Can you tell me that where we can find red and yellow soil? Say this part, this is my Deccan Plateau. So, I can say that parts of Deccan Plateau. Which part? Eastern and southern. In the Chota Nagpur Plateau. Areas of Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand. Where else we can find it? See, in the southern portion also. So, Tamil Nadu. In some parts of Maharashtra. Karnataka. Andhra Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh. And Orissa. Right? So we can find the red and yellow soil in these areas. Now, this soil is rich in iron oxides and it got a red color. So we can say, what is the color of the soil? Is red. Now what it is poor in? is boron, humus, manganese, potash, lime, nitrogen, phosphate. Now, what are the special features? What is the reason of the red color? Because diffusion of iron particles. So due to the diffusion of iron particles in old crystalline, igneous and metamorphic rocks, the soil gets a red color. It changes its color to yellow when it becomes hydrated. Why? Because at that time, here we can say that there is presence of ferric hydroxide. This soil do not have water retention capacity. So we can say poor in water retention capacity. Then how we can utilize it? With adding of fertilizers and pesticides. Let us see some other points. Then, as this soil can be found in areas where the amount of rainfall is very less, then how can we utilize this land for cultivation? We can utilize this land for dry farming. Now, what is dry farming? Dry farming means a type of farming which is mainly practiced in those areas which receives less than 75 centimeter of rainfall. So, how we can utilize this land? By irrigation methods. So, by irrigation facilities, we can utilize this land for the growth of millets, pulses, oil seeds and etc. So, in this video, what we learned about the three types of soil in India, that is alluvial soil, black soil and red and yellow soil. There are other three types of soil also that we will read, and we will try to understand the important characteristics in the next video. Now, I hope everybody understood the video. Yes. What you will do, you will go through the book very well, and also the PDF that has been provided. You can easily check the PDF just below in the description box. If you like my video, don't forget to give a thumbs up. Do comment for any suggestion, or if you want me to film any video on any other topics. If you want to watch the other videos on this chapter, you can just click on the buttons, or you can see the videos which are highlighted in this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Till then, I'm signing off. Stay safe and stay at your home.